Fresh off his big by-election win, Pierre Poilievre is heading back to the House of Commons for a second chance.
To anyone who has been knocked down, but has got back up and kept on going, you haven't given up, so I won't give up.
Poilievre easily won the Conservative stronghold of Battle River Crowfoot, with more than 80% of the vote. It came after he lost his Ottawa seat this spring. Poilievre spent the summer hitting the barbecue and rodeo circuit in rural Alberta.
Who's voting to stop the crime?
It was a change from his big rallies during the federal election. In his victory speech, Poilievre signaled a new tone.
Conservatives will fight to put Canada first, and we will work with anyone from any party. We continue to extend our hand to Mr. Carney and say that we want to work with any party.
This is really the first step toward getting back in the saddle.
Poilievre's former communications director says losing his seat had the Conservative leader getting back to basics.
Going through that process, doing that hard work, talking to just regular people and earning their vote one by one, which is how he spent the majority of the by-election time. It is a humbling experience.
Poilievre's next test is in January, when he faces a mandatory leadership review. Since he's been in the job, he's grown the Conservative base. No one has stepped forward to challenge him. Support appears solid.
But it's not a guarantee, because you may have many loyal Conservative voters who said, hang on, you promised us a majority government. You said you were going to bring it home. What happened?
Poilievre returns to Parliament in less than a month. He says he doesn't want to just oppose, but propose his own solutions. That will likely include a push for more resource and pipeline development, an end to Liberal climate policy, and a stronger stance on crime and immigration. Marina von Stackelberg, CBC News, Ottawa.
CBC News senior political writer Aaron Wary joins us now. So, Aaron, the results are certainly in line with what was expected.
Yeah, this isn't a shocking result by any means. Battle River Crowfoot is one of the safest ridings for a Conservative in this country. The party's candidate usually gets around 80% of the vote in every election since 2004. So this is basically what you would have expected. That said, a win obviously beats the alternative, and it also kind of maybe offsets some of the poorer polling numbers that Pierre Poilievre has seen over the last few months. And of course, the most important thing here is he has a seat in the House of Commons, and if he was to carry on as leader of the opposition, that's what he needed.
And heading into the fall sitting, based on what you've seen and heard, what's your sense of what Canadians can expect from Poilievre?
Yeah, look, we know Pierre Poilievre is very comfortable in the House of Commons. He's very comfortable in question period. And I think one of the first things to watch for is how he fares against Mark Carney, or perhaps how Mark Carney fares against him. But Pierre Poilievre's also talked about, not just opposing the government, but proposing real solutions. And I think that's the real next big thing to look for. Coming out of the last election, I think the big question for the Conservatives was really whether anything needs to change about how they've been doing politics or what they've been proposing. And I think this fall will be the first chance to really see whether they are going to make any changes or whether they have decided that actually, in the end analysis, not that much needs to change.
All right, Aaron Wary in Ottawa tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.